It's time. What's going on, beautiful people? I am the Grandmaster, and I also go by D.Rey, bringing you guys week number 1, the team building video for your SoCal Annihilapes, where we take on my good friend, my brother, fellow goon, John Jr., the vet John Jr., coach of the Portland Nightshaders in an epic week 1 bout. If you're excited for today's team building portion of the video, or of the matchup, do me the massive favor and rage fist that thumbs up button. And if you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you get notified every single time we post a new video. Small amount of time it takes for you to hit the like and sub button. Really does help me out a lot, so please look down, hit the subscribe button, just check. You may not be, there's an obnoxious amount of people, I'm not going to tell you the stats, that are watching my videos. You're probably not subscribed. If we had everyone watch this video and all my videos in general are subscribed, we would destroy that 1,000, the very elusive 1,000 subscriber milestone. And I'm very close, and it would really support me a lot to really back up how the time that it takes to make all these videos, and it really would help me out a lot, and it would give me more incentive and more financial backbone to be able to do so, because the numbers are really nice, guys. So please help me get to 1,000, please. Please. Just check to see for yourself. Leave a like on the video, comment down below. We're gonna be talking about the team, why we're gonna bring it. Full transparency, I'm actually recording this after the fact. We've already played our game. In fact, it's been about a week. I have a different hairstyle, guys. It's been a couple days. I'm actually recording this right after I record my team builder for breaking the 4th wall against our week 2 opponent. So I won't spoil who that is for right now, but so we're just gonna talk about the team that we brought and why we brought it. Past tense, future tense, because you haven't seen it yet. Scary. All right, so if you're good to go, pull up a chair, get your popcorn ready, and hit the lights. Oh, also, I don't have I haven't made a what's it called? These things take a long time, an intro video for the Annihilation, so I will do that soon. So yeah, let's go and talk about the team. Matchup should be appearing on screen now. That is the right one. Cool beans. Now, Portland Nightshader and John Jr. is the red on the matchup portion right above my head. He's got the thing. He's got the thing. Flutter main. Oh man, this Pokemon is gonna get banned. Very obnoxious fairy and ghost type Pokemon. Shares it with who? With Mimikyu. Fantastic offensive typing. It's the special form of Mimikyu, if you would say. Moonblast and Shadow Ball are very minimally resisted at anything at all. It's very on par with fighting in Ghost. He's got Slitherwing. Fantastic Pokemon. It's a Battle of the Moths here. He was pick 2 of the draft. I was pick 3, and we picked these back to back. I got Moth. He got Slitherwing in the same round 2. So that is going to be interesting. Fantastic offensive threat, gets priority first impression, which is fantastic for it. Bulk up. We got Morning Sun, a retained Morning Sun, instead of Roost from the Volcarona, which is nice, but this is technically the past form. But he's got Tinglu, which was such a bad snipe. He picked it right before I was gonna pick it, and I got so upset. This one hurt. Tinglu was sniped. This is the only snipe of the draft, I think. No, I think there's a couple other ones, which is why we got Tinkaton. Yeah. What was it? I don't remember. But Tinglu was that was a big blow. Amazing ground and dark type Pokemon. Spikes and Stealth Rock. His ability reduces special attack, I think, which is crazy. Toxtricity is his Terra Captain. He's Terra Normal. And oh my god, pull up Calx, man. That Pokemon hits like a fucking truck with Boom Burst. Boosted by Terra. Crazy. He's got the Talonflame, the Elephant, the Copperajah, Satitan. Fun fact, I played Satitan twice. 2 times in a row. Yay. Week 1, week 2. So that's the thing. He's got Slowbro. He's got Abomasnow, Slowking, or Slacking, I should say, and Ice Cube. Shout out to Aimel. Now, a couple different things to note about his team. He's got Spikes and Stealth Rock in Tinglu. He's got Stealth Rock on Copperajah. I don't think they gave rocks to Abomasnow. No, they didn't. But his only removal here is Talonflame. So that is something that we did want to take advantage of. Definitely want to take advantage of. Did I take advantage of it? Not so much this week as I did in weeks to come, but that's the thing. Also, his stops to Palafin. Slowbro is going to be massively annoying. That thing gets regenerated, which means that it can just check Palafin and then just switch out. So we're going to have to run very intricate tech this week to get our best foot forward against that Pokemon. But let's just without further ado, let's just talk about it. The very first Pokemon we're bringing is, oh my god, you guessed it, the Terra Captain Palafin. 0 to Hero will turn it into his super buff John Cena form. But here's the tech, man. We're running Hardstone. Wait for it with Fling. This is I think it's base 100 power off the top of my head. Again, we've already played this game, so I made this team like a week and a half ago, but it's the most powerful one we can do. Outside another item that is in here, and we didn't want to run Iron Ball, even though we have Jet Punch, but we didn't want to get negative priority Drain Punches, which would be not ideal if it happens to be not the time to attack for Slowbro. But Iron Ball was definitely thought about. I think it's a base 120 Dark type move whenever you go for Fling with an Iron Ball. But that was that. And then we're gonna be running Drain Punch, not Drain and Kiss, Drain Punch, and I think that we had Bulk Up and Fling. Yeah, Bulk Up and Jet Punch for stab. The EV spreads that we had on this Pokemon, we had 204 in attack, 252 in defense, 252 in attack, 4 in defense. We had a negative special attack nature. We have a +4 speed def and 44 in speed, running the adamant nature. That was that. Yeah, this is here to set up on things and click Fling. I'm gonna be very not intricate this team builder, because I dropped the ball and didn't film this right before the game, and I should have. But the idea here is to win with this thing, and Fling is there for Slowbro. That's the tech. If we can get it in the late game, I think we'll be in a good spot. And if we can get it on the chip, a Jet Punch +1 Jet Punch into a +1 Fling really will do the job. So it's gonna be interesting to see if we can pull that off. Rotom is our next Pokemon. Monch is showing in the debut. Things you love to see. Monch is running Leftovers. And then we have Volt Switch, levitates his only ability. Leaf Storm, we have Will-O-Wisp, and we have Protect. The EV spread that we're running on our boy here, we have 252 in attack, minus in a 252 in HP, minus in attack. We have no defense, and then special attack is 36, no speed def, and 220 speed, running the Timid Nature. All right. So the idea behind this guy, I think, is what I had. Again, this is such a long time ago that we built this team. I believe it's to outspeed a non-invested Titan. Or was it a non-invested Toxtricity? I believe it's non-invested Toxtricity, or it could have been max special attack. I think it's max speed Toxtricity, so I can Volt Switch out on that, Pokemon. I think that's what the idea was. And then we can also outspeed a Jolly max speed Titan, not Inhale. I apologize for filming this video late, guys. That's the general gist of that. But this is nice to Will-O-Wisp things. Ting Lu doesn't want to get Willowed. Copper Jaw doesn't want to get Willowed. Titan doesn't want to get Willowed. If the Abomasnow comes and is physically offensive, it doesn't want to get Willowed. Ice-Q doesn't want to get Willowed. So very good. Good pivot. Protect is there to be able to block first impression on the Slitherwing. No, that's what it was. Slitherwing. So if you look at his speed stats, he goes from Talonflame to Slitherwing. I did catch though that Slacking was missped in the data for this dock. He's actually base 100 speed, but Slacking is not coming. Guys, it's Truant. So Protect is gonna help us with being able to protect on the Truant for Slacking, which means that, well, for those who don't know, Truant just means that it just doesn't move for one turn, kind of like the Ash's Charizard in the anime. So we can protect on the moves that it can attack, and then we can protect on the incoming first impression from the Slitherwing, and then we can burn that Pokemon, which makes it a lot easier to handle, which is fantastic. The next Pokemon that we are bringing is Donphan. The Don Julio, baby. We're running Rocky Helmet. I love this item. Rocky Helmet is fantastic. Rocky Helmet with the sturdy ability. We're running Earthquake. We're running Play Rough, which is fantastic coverage for this matchup. We're running Rapid Spin to remove hazards. We're running Stealth Rock to set them up on our own. The HP is really, we're just running max defense, max HP, and then 4 in speed in case he wants to try to speed creep. This is the Impish Nature. This is one job, two jobs only. Switch into Slitherwing because that Pokemon is a menace, and set up rocks and remove hazards. That's why he's here. This is the Slitherwing check. Nothing more, nothing less. Play Rough is there for super effective damage on the Slitherwing and also super effective damage onto the Ting-Lu, which is fantastic. I don't know how that mechanic works with Ruination. I don't think it makes contact, but if it does, then he gets Rocky Helmet Chip, which is nice. I actually don't know if it does touch Donphan or not, but that'll be pretty cool. It also switches into Slacking. We don't want to switch into Titan because it is an ice type, but it's here for Slitherwing, it's here for Copperajah, it's here for the Slacking. Very self-explanatory. And we have the GOAT, Tinkaton, is gonna show up this week. Tinkaton's got the Assault Vest. Why? Because he's gonna help us with Toxtricity. We're running Gigaton Hammer. We're running Play Rough. We're running Knockoff, which is cool that it got that move. And then Foul Play is our best move to hit Copperajah. We have 100 in our HP, we have max attack, and then we have 156 in our speed. Running the Jolly Nature. This is again to outspeed Slitherwing and hit it with the Play Rough very, very hard. The Assault Vest is there for Toxtricity, guys. This is our best way to switch into that Pokemon. If we can resist that Boom Burst as a best case scenario, we can switch in 3 times to that thing and switch and then just force it out. It wasn't, sorry, not Fake Out, it was Foul Play. Foul Play for the Copperajah. So you can't really do much damage to it, but this is here for Toxtricity. It's also nice to be able to switch into a Moonblast locked in Flutter main, which would be fantastic. Shadow Ball will not be too great for us because he ain't that bulky, but that's the general gist. And we're also able to switch into a completely special Abomasnow if he wants to run like Specs or some kind of offensive Blizzard set. If he's defensive and clicks Earthquake, then we're in trouble. But this is here for those special attacks, primarily for Toxtricity, and then Flutter main, and then I guess Abomasnow. The next Pokemon that came to the team is Iron Moth, and Iron Moth is the win con. Iron Moth is running heavy duty booties because I think that he's going to be running setting up hazards. It's John. John loves hazards. He's a big spikes guy. So we're running Fire Dance. We have Sludge Wave. We have Energy Ball, and I believe we ran Agility. We have 124 in our HP, 252 in a special attack, and then the rest in speed, running the Modest Nature. If we could set up an Agility, we win the game. I don't see his switching. I don't. He doesn't have one. he simply does not have one. This Pokemon wins. If I can find the opportunity to take advantage of his very beefy special defense stat, Iron Moth wins. Straight up. He'll have to have like some hidden tech to survive this. And if we get that 50% chance to get that special type by 1, we auto win. At the right time, not in the very beginning. If everything's at full health, we don't win. If we get chip on some stuff, like mid to end game, set up an Agility, Moth wins. Point blank, period. Next mon. Iron Jugs. The Jugs is showing up, baby. Iron Jugs is coming this week with an Assault Vest. You guessed it. Why? Because he's got Flutter main. Did we allow it? Yes, we did. Because it is the new generation and I have nothing else for it. Flash Cannon is there to get as much damage as our Pokemon as we can. This Pokemon has one job and one job only, with 172 HP, negative in attack, 12 in defense, 28 in special attack, 252 in speed def, max speed def, and 44 this, and then we have plus speed. We have Timid Nature. This is to outspeed Slithering. Hit it with a Hurricane and it dies. Dark Pulse is there for good stab. Earth Power is there to be able to hit the Copperajah for super effective damage, and the Flash Cannon is there for Flutter main. This is all we got. If he locks himself into a Specs Moonblast, I don't know what to. I don't know. If he locks in a Specs Moonblast and we still have Tinkaton, we do that. We switch into Tinkaton and that's all we got. If he locks in a Shadow Ball, we're in good shape. Chase it out with the Flash Cannon, and in that case I would have liked to have U-turn, but then if he's not choice locked, there's no reason to click Shadow Ball into Moonblast, which ultimately would drop Iron Jugulis. Not having reliable recovery really sucks for Iron Jugs, I will not lie. On this team, this is all we got. Flutter main is obnoxiously powerful, fantastic Pokemon, and I love it because you just click buttons. This is the team that we're gonna be bringing for this matchup. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Also down there should be a link to John Jr.'s channel. Watch us out of the battle tomorrow. Support him, please. That'd mean the world to me. And again, guys, subscribe. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. If I can get there with the statistics that we have on this channel, I think that it would be awesome to allow me to continue pumping out content for you guys. I really love doing it. It's a passion of mine. It's like my escape. It's my therapy. I love to do it. So please support me in that journey. Check if you're subscribed. Leave a like on the video. With that, I will see you guys tomorrow for the battle. I'm gonna get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your day, and above all else, be nice. Peace.